Good evening. Today I am going to use algebra tiles to demonstrate addition and subtraction of positive and negative integers. So for the first one, as you can see here, our first problem is 2 plus 1. So to start with, I'm going to get the tiles out for the first number for 2. So we got 1, and there's 2 tiles. And then it wants us to add 1 positive tile. So we're going to bring out the other positive tile. So for this problem in particular, it's pretty simple. You have the 2 representing the 2, and you have the 1 positive representing the 1 positive, and you're combining, because adding is combining. So your answer here then is 3. All right, so moving on to the next one. We have -2 plus -1. So for that one, we want to bring out the 2 negatives, right? We got a -1 and a -1. And then we want to add a -1. So we'll bring out that other -1 to add in. And then since we're adding, we're combining all these. We're combining these 3 chips. So that is, we're combining these blocks. So that's 1, 2, and 3. Your answer here is -3. Now, for 3 plus a -1, so again, I'm going to bring in my blocks. This is, represents positive 3. And then we want to add a -1 block, or a negative 1 tile. So we go like that. Now in this one, what we have a unique situation here. We have a 0 pair. So I can just, with this particular program that I really enjoy using, I can go like this and go boop, 0, because the positive cancels out a negative. So that's called a 0 pair. So the answer then is 1, 2. Positive 2. All right, so we move on to the next one. We have 3 plus a -3. So we need to take 3. We need 3 negative blocks to put in there. So what this represents is positive 3, 1, 2, 3, plus, or 3 positives, plus we want to add it to 3 negatives. Well, if you look at this, this problem is actually really simple, because we have a 0 pair, a 0 pair, and a 0 pair. And we are left with absolutely nothing. So the answer to that one is 0. All right, so now we're going to move on to some subtraction. They get a little bit more difficult. So we're going to start by putting, so we're going to take a -4 minus a -3. So we're going to start with a -4 here, okay? We have -4. Four negative tiles. We have 4 -1 tiles. So now we want to take away 3 of these tiles. And fortunately, we have at least 3 tiles that we can take away. So we can simply go 1, 2, 3. And what are we left with? -1. So now, with the we have -5 plus 5. So we're going to start with the -5s here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then we're adding 5, just 5 positives. There's no parentheses around, nothing, so we know that that's a positive 5. Well, if you look at this, so you can see this one is we're gonna get a lot of help here from our 0 pairs. So we go like this, 0, 0. We can go this one and this one's a 0 pair. This one and that one's a 0 pair, and then this one and this one are 0 pairs. We are left with no tiles, so our answer is 0. And then the last one is -8 plus a -11. So we will start with our -8s. All right, so let's throw them in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Now, this one's a little more difficult for me. Well, no, actually, just kidding. It's not. So we have -8, and we want to add. We want to add -11. So we need to get 11 of these out, right? Boom. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 11. All right. So the answer for this is simply, we just add all our squares now. They're all negatives. We have 1, 2, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. So the answer to this question is -19. Thanks for listening.